Here's 5 anime all fans should watch, whether you're a beginner or an anime god just like me. Coming in at number 5, Inuyasha is an iconic staple in the anime community, released in 2002. Shout out everyone who remembers waking up to this theme song every heart on Adult Swim. That was such a core memory for me. And a big reason why I started watching anime. The main genres of this anime are action, adventure, fantasy, and romance. This story begins with Kagome, an average schoolgirl, on her 15th birthday. Her life suddenly changes when she gets dragged into a well by a demon.
Gotcha, bitch!
On her family's Shinto shrine grounds. Through this well, she's transported to the past, specifically feudal Japan, where demons and monsters alike are commonplace. In this new strange world, she's hunted by these nasty demons for a sacred item she unknowingly carries. During such a situation, she encounters Inuyasha, a half-demon, half-human, who initially doesn't like her because of the resemblance she bears to an ancient shrine maiden, Kikyo. However, because of the dire situation they were both in, he ends up helping her and putting aside his dislike. Unfortunately, during this fight, the sacred jewel gets shattered and disperses all across Japan. Fearing the disastrous consequences of this accident, Kagome and Inuyasha set out on their new adventure to collect all the shards before they fall into the wrong hands. Coming in at number 4, Soul Eater. Released in 2008. The genres are action, comedy, fantasy. Death City is where this story takes place, home to the infamous Death Weapon Meister Academy. Its mission? To raise death scythes for Lord Death himself. These death scythes, however, are not made from physical weapons. Rather, they are born from human hybrids who have the ability to transform their bodies into weapons.
As you know, if a Meister and weapon pair collect 99 evil souls, souls that have strayed and become Kishin eggs, and additionally collect the soul of one witch, then the weapon will obtain the qualifications necessary to become a death scythe, one of my instruments.
Soul Eater Evans, a demon scythe who only cares about what's cool.
The situation isn't cool at all.
Aims to become a death scythe with the help of his tight-headed wielder, Meister Maka. The contrasting duo work and study alongside hot-headed Blackstar and his caring weapon Tsubaki, as well as Lord Death's son himself, Death the Kid, an obsessive, compulsive dual wielder of twin pistols, Liz and Patty. The story follows these students as they take on missions to collect souls and to protect the city from threats. Coming in at number 3, Demonslayer, released in 2019. The genres are shonen, dark fantasy, action, and award-winning. Ever since the death of his father, the burden to protect and support his family has fallen on Tanjiro's shoulders. Tanjiro decides to sell coal at the local village. On his way back, night falls, forcing Tanjiro to seek refuge in the house of a weird man who warns him about the existence of flesh-eating demons. When he finally arrives back, he's met with the most horrific scene. His whole family massacred. The only one who survived is his little sister Nezuko, who has been turned into a demon. This is where their journey begins, to enact revenge on all demons and save his sister. Coming in at number 2, Attack on Titan, released in 2013. Genres are action, award-winning, drama, suspense, and gore. Centuries ago, mankind was slaughtered to near extinction by giant monsters called Titans, forcing humanity to hide behind enormous walls in fear. These giants loved to feast on human flesh, not for hunger, but for sheer pleasure. With these walls, humans have lived peacefully for 100 years, but nothing lasts forever. On a regular day, like any other, a colossal titan breaks into the supposedly unbreakable wall, reigniting the fight for survival again. After witnessing the loss of his mom to these monsters, Eren Yeager dedicates his life to their eradication by enlisting into the Survey Corps, an elite military unit that combats the giants outside the wall. Eren and his adopted sister Mikasa and his childhood friend Armin join in the war against Titan in the race to discover a way to defeat them before they reach the final walls and destroy mankind. Coming in at number 1, Death Note, released in 2006. Honestly, when I was making this, I didn't realize how old Death Note was. That's crazy. And it still has better storytelling and animation than a lot of these new gen animes. The genres are mystery, psychological thriller, drama, and supernatural. This plot revolves around Light Yagami, a brilliant high school student whose grades are on the top of his class. One day, he ends up finding the Death Note, a notebook with the power to kill anyone whose name is written inside of it.
How to use it? The human whose name is written in this notebook shall die.
Aware of this new terrifying power he now owns, he seeks to use it to cleanse the world of criminals and felons, in the ultimate goal to become the god of this new world known as Kira.
And I will become the god of this new world.
Accompanied with the notebook is Ryuk, a Shinigami of death who can only be seen after touching said notebook. He follows Light for the entertainment alone, or does he? However, there's one person in the way of Light's goal. The mastermind investigator L has already been hot on his trail of bodies and murders.
I suspect that you, Light Yagami, are in fact Kira.
The chase to find Kira turns into an intense battle of brilliance that can only end with one dead. What's up, my fellow anime gods? Please drop a like and subscribe if you like the content. It really does help. Thank you for watching until the end, and stay tuned for more.